To all of you, I'm very, very grateful because we've seen progress. We've seen commitment to duty.
As we celebrate the successful conclusion of the FCT area council elections, the peaceful conduct of the election is a testament to the commitment of the people of the Federal Capital Territory to democracy and good governance. I thank the residents for believing in the renewed and credible democratic process being championed by the government of President Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this video to get to every other person. Where President Tinubu publicly congratulated the winners of the recent elections in the FCT, Kano State and Rivers State, and went further to hail Nyesom Wike. It was not just a normal presidential courtesy, it was political chess. And make no mistake, everyone on Nigeria political board right now, chessboard right now, it's deliberate. We're going to be playing the videos for you to see what played out during the FCT elections and other elections across the nation. Today we are going to break it down. No sugarcoating of it, no diplomacy. On the surface it looks normal. Elections were conducted, winners emerged, the presidency congratulated them. That's standard democratic procedure, right? But in Nigerian politics it is never standard. Every single of these specific states that were mentioned, while emphasis placed on Wike, that is the question a lot of persons has been asking. Why is there emphasis placed on Wike, not on the National Working Committee, not on the APC? And look at the timing too. This is what a lot of persons are saying. Now, the FCT represents the seat of power. Kano remains a political heavyweight in northern Nigeria. Rivers State is a battlefield of influence, loyalty, and unfinished political drama. When Tinubu congratulates winners in this key region, he's not just celebrating democracy, he is reinforcing political network. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, Wike. Tinubu hailed Wike, sends a message louder than the congratulation itself. Wike is not just another minister, he's one of the most controversial strategic political operators in Nigeria today. From Rivers politics to his current national role, he has proven one thing: he plays hard politics. So when the president publicly applauds him, critics see confirmation of what they have been long suspected, that this alliance is very, very deep. It is strategic and it is mutually beneficial. Supporters argue it is simple performance deserves praise. Opponents argue it is power consolidation in plain sight. The real question Nigerians are asking: is this about national unity or about tightening the political grip for 2027? Rivers remain one of Nigeria's most political volatile states. The tension between factions has shaped national conversations for months. So, when the president acknowledges Rivers winners and praises Wike in the same breath, interpretations explode. Some see it as stability being restored, others see it as a subtle victory lap. Because Rivers State is not just a state, it is symbolic. It represents internal battle, party battles rather, loyalty disputes, and power realignment. By congratulating winners there, Tinubu appears to signal reconciliation of a new political order, and in politics, recognition is power. Kano is not just another state, it is a political giant. Influence in Kano often translates to leverage across the north. By congratulating winners in Kano, Tinubu strengthened bridges in a region that is critical for national calculation. Don't forget that Kano State always comes with a very big vote during the election. This is not just random diplomacy, it is structured political messaging. He's saying the center holds, alliance remains intact, and in today's Nigerian political climate, that message actually matters. Now let's talk about the FCT. The FCT carries enormous symbolic value. It is the epicenter of governance. Congratulating FCT winners reinforces federal authority and stability, but critics are asking, is this about securing loyalty in the heart of the nation's power infrastructure? In Nigerian politics, Abuja is not just geography, it's influence, it is control, it is perception, and perception can be more powerful than policy. But then again, the resident in Abuja has come to decry the outcome of the election and what they had to pass through in order for them to exercise their franchise. Now, supporters are saying that the president is promoting unity, is respecting democratic outcome, is encouraging collaboration across political lines. Whereas critics are saying that this is strategic endorsement, it is selective celebration, it is reinforcing political alliance ahead of future battle. Both sides have argument, but one thing is clear: this is not an accidental headline. Let's not pretend 2027 is not already influencing 2026 decision, and that's for sure. Every alliance threatens today, shaping tomorrow's electoral battlefield. By congratulating winners and praising a powerful ally, Tinubu may be laying early groundwork. Politics is not about today's clapping and applause and praise, it's about tomorrow control. And if this is early positioning, it is a calculated one by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The opposition cannot ignore this move. Public praise is public alignment, and alignment signals structure. If you're on the side of the political divide, you are watching this carefully, because in Nigerian politics, silence can be strategy, but so can celebration be also be strategic. But here is the honest truth: it can be both. Presidential congratulations are normal, political undertones are inevitable. Nigeria's democracy operates within a system where loyalty, influence, and alliance are currency. So the outrage and applause happening simultaneously, it is expected. The president made a statement, Nigerians are interpreting it through their political lenses. That's the nature of our democracy. One congratulatory message has sparked nationwide debate. Why? Because in Nigeria, words from the presidency are not just mere words. They are signals, they are allies, they are signals to opponents, they are signals to voters. Whether you see this as unity building or strategic consolidation depends on where you stand politically. But one thing is certain: the political temperature is rising. If this is just the beginning of the next political circling and positioning, then Nigeria should expect more bold, calculated moves in the months ahead. Now, if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop your thoughts in the comment box as we play this video of what happened during the electoral polls and what critics and party supporters has to say concerning these elections. Thank you.
Voters, and the voting statistics in the city center has always been like this.
Okay, Sumner, thank you. But two things I want to point out that you didn't factor in your analysis. I don't think it's a fair thing to compare the 2022 area council elections with the 2026 area council elections, and I'll tell you why. Sumner, as at February 12th, when the 2022 area council elections were done, Nigeria was still under COVID protocols. COVID protocols were just lifted in April 2022. That's one. Secondly, that was done under the last electoral law, the one that we used from 2019, because it was just on the 25th of February that President Buhari signed the electoral law that at least recognized that we could have a BVAS and a transmission machine. And we all know our enthusiasm jacked up after the signing of that electoral law. And because a lot of people thought it was a game changer until they were disappointed on election day. Thirdly, 2026, and you can dial back some now. 2026 is the area council election that had the biggest media coverage leading up to the elections. I'm not sure any area council election have had this level of media coverage and the big wigs campaigning like this, like the 2026 election. And that's why I'm still arguing that that number is paltry for the level of media that went into it. If with all of these factors I've given, we could only get a 15% turnout, it's an indictment comparing it to the last election cycle in 2022. Because this one had media, this one had awareness, the electoral laws were signed in place. We all know that this was the first litmus test. And apart from all the dynamics you've cited, all the parameters failed. INEC didn't come up to the party. That was mass rigging. I mean, look at the result sheets that we saw in circulation. Look at what happened in polling unit. Look at the case of the curfew. Look at all the background management to be able to act against any formidable opposition in this election. I mean, this is appalling. And these are just some of my submissions as regards this. This is appalling. And yes, I was citing the election result of the close to 30% of the general elections. That was what I was citing. But this is appalling.
All right, Rufai.
You can respond.
All right, Rufai. Let me attend to some of the issues you've raised. Yeah, let me attend to some of the issues you've raised there. You talked about the awareness that have been created. Well, it's because of the awareness that was created. That's why you